Hey, good morning, Citrus Hill. Today we just want to do a special announcement commemorating 9/11. 16 years ago, there was two planes that crashed into the Twin Towers in New York. And so what we want to do to commemorate that is just have a moment of silence right now in honor of those that had died in the towers, on the streets, the policemen, the firemen, and the military that were killed in the line of duty during that tragic day. So we're just going to take a moment of silence right now. All right. Thank you very much. You guys have a great day, Citrus Hill.
Hey, good morning, Citrus Hill Hawks, and happy Monday. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. I know I had a good weekend with family. Hey, congratulations to our varsity football who won against El Camino. A great victory for our football team. Also, a huge shout out to our band, dance, cheer, all the performers who not only performed at the lunch pep rally, but also at the game. So great work. It was a whole effort, not just the team. Also, ASB did an amazing job as far as cooking, having music, and then being a huge support out there during the game. And then all who came out, thank you. We have a big game this week. We're playing Rancho Verde High School, so please come out. It is a home game. So once again, that will be this Friday. Also, teachers will be posting all of our different sports. So whether it's volleyball, tennis, what else do we have? I think those are the only two. Cross country. We got those going on. I believe we have a cross country meet this week here, right? Is it here? Yeah. So come out and support our teams. We want to make sure we root all of our players. Hey, students, let's continue to make sure we're making the right decisions when we're here. I know some of you are thinking, hey, what's the big deal? But remember, it's not about just expectations here at Citrus. A lot of them are just life skills. So, for example, we don't have a tardy policy because we just want to have a tardy policy. That's a life skill. So being punctual is something you need to be able to do. So if you have a job one day and you're always late, you're not going to be able to keep that job. You know, if you make commitments to people but you never follow through, no one's going to want to take you serious. So please make sure you get to class on time. I know a lot of you are still rolling in late during first period. It's important that you get here on time. Lastly, and I keep saying this, let's make sure we keep up on our trash. Make sure we're throwing it away. Remember, it's our responsibility, not someone else's, okay? So let's make some great decisions. Let's keep doing the right thing. Remember, we talk about being the change. That's just about doing the right thing, especially when no one's looking. So let's have a great Monday. Now to Mr. Elder.
Okay, good morning, Citrus Hill. Happy Monday. Just wanted to have a couple of announcements from the guidance office. Credit recovery has started. So those students that are in credit recovery, trying to get those credits to make up so that they are on track for A through G and graduation, it is based on seat time. You cannot miss credit recovery. So please make sure you are in those classes. And freshmen and sophomores, those of you that don't have any classes that you need to make up, keep it that way. Okay? You don't want to have to get a D or an F and then do credit recovery to make sure you're A through G, which is taking the class again. If you don't do well into the first time, why do you want to do it again? So please make sure credit recovery, you are going, it's based on seat time. If you miss, you will be dropped. So please make sure you are going to credit recovery and getting those grades. Those of you that are in it, it's until December. So it's 1 hour every day after school. So please make sure you are there. Also, we have SAT, PSAT coming up around the corner in about a month. So on the 11th of October, the whole school will be tested and doing SAT, PSAT. So please make sure you're on Khan Academy, using your previous scores if you had some to guide your studying sessions so that you do the best you can. And over to Ms. Colvin for more announcements.
Good morning and happy Monday. I just want to give a shout out to all the kids who showed up for Hawktorial Saturday School this weekend and also Campus Beautification. We do tend to do them every other weekend. So if you need a schedule, go ahead and stop by Ms. Linfoot's desk, where Mr. Ramon used to be, and pick up a schedule. And then I just wanted to add on to what Mr. Elder said. If you miss credit recovery, you cannot make up those days in Saturday School Hawktorials. So the only absences that you can make up are full day absences. So there are some kids who will have a lot of absences for first period, and we cannot fix that with Saturday school. So you have to keep that in mind when you're missing days, because that is part of our eligibility for activities. So keep showing up, and then if you have absences, remember 3 or more we consider excessive, and that could get you on the no activities list. So make sure you're showing up for Saturday school. We will have one not this weekend, but the weekend after that. I think that's it for me. Let's make it a good week.
Good morning, CHHS Hill. Today there will be a girls varsity tennis game at home versus San Gorgonio at 3:15. Good morning. Today there will be an engineering club meeting today at lunch in room 206.
This is how it could have been. Somber walks in the park, our minds crawling with your memory, our hearts all feeling so heavy without you. I know you didn't realize that we all cared about you then, but luckily we saw the signs. You becoming withdrawn from school. I noticed you weren't eating or sleeping or even looking like yourself. So I reached out. I told you how loved you are by so many people and how devastated we all would be without you. We don't want to look at an empty seat where you're supposed to be. We always want the best for you and for you to know how important you are to each of us. You still have so many places to see, so many people to meet, so many goals to accomplish. I am so happy to say that now you'll be able to.
If you or anybody you know are suffering from suicidal thoughts, please call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 1-800-273-8255.
Meet my best friend Sammy. Sammy is silly, he's fun, and he's smart. Sammy is also one in 5 adolescents living with mental health challenges. Sometimes Sammy's moods can be drastic. One moment he's happy, then the next he feels sad. Sometimes he's really anxious and experiences feelings of panic. Sometimes the everyday demands of life can be overwhelming for Sammy, so I'm supportive and help others understand. I also joined the mental health movement to help change the stigma of mental health, because Sammy is still smart, fun, and silly, and most importantly, he's still my best friend. Help to change the negative stigma of mental health by understanding it. Go to eachmindmatters.org for more information.